What's up, guys? We're back. Peter here from Mountain Ready. We're back with our buddy Bob, and we're talking about first aid kits, specifically what you should have on the inside of your first aid kit versus the outside of your first aid kit, and how you should organize it for fast access and immediate use under emergency situations. Okay, so let's break it down. So first, I highly recommend a first aid kit with not only a MOLLE or attachment system on the back so you can secure it to something, but a MOLLE system or some kind of compartments, pockets, straps, something that gives you the ability to mount some gear on the outside. If not, having MOLLE all the way around is also great. You can attach things to the side, okay? You can see here these MyMedics have MOLLE systems on the front and on the back, okay? You can also go with something that has the integrated pockets and the straps, okay, like this guy here, okay? Personally, I like the MOLLE system because you can do so much with it. It's universal. Pretty much anything out there on the market supports a MOLLE system, okay? So now, outside, the top three, for fast access, immediate use, you absolutely, number one, want a tourniquet, okay? So if you're treating yourself or someone else with an arterial bleed, that's the extremities, the arms and legs, that main artery ruptures or gets damaged, you need to stop that blood in 30 seconds or less, or we're gonna have a big problem, okay? So absolutely number one, you do not want this on the inside of your kit. And you're gonna have to open this guy up, possibly unbuckle, unzip, and find your tourniquet, okay? That's not gonna work, so you want that on the outside. Number two, EMT shears, okay? If you have to cut your seatbelt off, or you have to cut someone out of a car, or even just cut off clothes so you can get to the wound, or even cut some of the gear that's in these things, like wraps, tapes, gauze, etc., you want to have these guys readily available on the outside, okay? Number three, a Sharpie. You're always going to need to write on something. You want to have a Sharpie out here, okay? Some bonus options, a chem light, a mini flashlight, right? So if you're in the, it's nighttime or you're in a low light situation, you're going to need light to address that wound, okay? And to be able to heal, to be able to take care of whatever you need to take care of, you're going to need that flashlight. So a mini flashlight's a great option. Keep it on the outside. A mini multi-tool, because you can never have enough tools. If you have enough room, like this is a MyFac, there's room here for this. If not, put this on the inside in tier 3, and I'll explain what that is in a minute. Okay, so now, on the inside, first, when you purchase a first aid kit, open it up, take it apart, take everything out of it, make a pile on the table. Then, organize your pile into 3 different categories, or 2 or 4. I like to do 3, but whatever works for you. Okay, so my 3 are, when you open it up in the front, the first layer, tier 1, immediate response, okay? Tier 2, kind of in the middle of the first aid kit, that's wound management. And then tier 3, the back of the first aid kit, is meds and other essentials, okay? So tier 1, as soon as you open it up, that's going to be your immediate response. This is going to be things like trauma dressings, compressed gauze, hemostatic dressings, quick clot, bleed stop, airway tools like an NPA, chest seals, and gloves, okay? Those are the things you want to have immediately when you open up that first aid kit. Your eyes should find that stuff immediately. You shouldn't have to go looking for it, okay? Tier 2, kind of in the middle, wound management, burn gel, eyewash, wound wash, antiseptics, wound closure tools like Z-zips or other improvised sutures, bandages, band-aids, those types of things. Those are in the middle. And then in the back, tier 3, meds and other essentials. Like I mentioned, tools, you can put tools back there. Duct tape is an amazing tool. Add that to your first aid kit, an emergency blanket. Other essentials, pain relief, over-the-counter drugs, right? Over-the-counter medications, even maybe prescription medications if you need those. Pain relief, antihistamines, electrolytes, glucose gel, hydration mods, wraps, splints, so on and so forth. Okay, so that's kind of the layout at a high level. Outside is for speed, inside is for strategy, or fast on the outside, smart on the inside. Okay, so take the time to train. Like I said, you want to be able to find these things without having to try to find them, right? You want to become very familiar, very intimate with the inside of your first aid kit, and revisit it every so often because you may forget where things are, okay? Train with your gear. You know, seconds count when emergency situations come about, and every second matters. All right, so your setup matters. Okay, so keep that in mind. Stay prepared. This is Peter and Bob from Mountain Ready. We'll see you next time.